Yeah,
Hello.
hey, hello, how you doing out there?
Hello. How's everyone doing?
Do you remember back in like 2008 when I think it was it Chingy that did Right There? The song Right There. I like it
Mm.
when you do it right
Oh, yeah,
there,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then everybody started using there.
There.
Oh, how you doing over there? I mean, that was like really
I
like,
don't think any.
oh, hey there. Hey there, bud. Hope you're doing great over there. That was kind of Irish.
Yeah.
Wait, is Chingy and Midwestern put together make Irish? Is that a thing?
I have no clue.
Oh, I hope you're doing all right over there. Kind of.
Maybe. Maybe.
Uh, hey, how's it going, everybody?
Uh,
Welcome back to Okay, Hear Me Out, or OMO. Shaylin messaged me 2 or 3 weeks ago and was like, I just realized what OMO means. And I was like, oh,
Good job, Shay.
funny.
I was actually just thinking of Shay this morning. I was like, Shay should come visit us,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Come
She
on.
has her
Come on down, Shay.
license.
We can go
I
to
would never
Wonderland.
let her drive in Ontario.
Why? It's probably easy. Well, Toronto. Here's the
Toronto.
thing. Toronto is fine. You just have to be very cautious of other people because people are dumb.
And this, well, and also like the street signs are
Yeah.
so different because there's so many roads where it's like no vehicles, like only commercial vehicles or transit vehicles are allowed.
Yeah. No turning between 7:51 and 7:53 p.m. Like,
Right?
thanks.
Yeah. Um, anyways, yeah. Driving in Toronto makes me nervous to think about, but doing it is not difficult when you're actually in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
I guess it's hard. Like, I grew up like driving in the city, so I'm so used to it.
Mhm.
But for people who are used to like driving in the country or
Smaller
outside the
towns.
city, yeah, it's a bit of a shock.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
because
people
like,
don't think ahead. People don't let you in. They're
oh, they cut you off all the time.
just let me in. You're just gonna back up traffic. Just be nice. Just let me in.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah.
Anyways, hi Michaela. How are
Hi.
you? How is life? How is the day?
It's all right. I'm trying to even think. I haven't been home in a while. All my plants are dead.
I know I haven't seen you since the last time we recorded.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's just kind of like one of those things that like I have school in the day and then I go to work and
Yeah. And you were
it's
saying
just
that
easier to be at her place.
this like summer semester that you're doing is like
Yeah.
fast track, so everything's like a
Yeah,
little bit
so my psychology class will be done like June 5th or something. So it's like pretty fast.
June 5th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which
That's
at the
like
beginning
right
I was like,
away.
oh, that sucks. But now I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of great.
That's
Because now it'll
fantastic.
be out of the way and I don't have to focus on anything.
Yeah,
So,
totally agree. Well,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank
Good for
you.
you, Glen Coco.
Thank you so much.
Um, any like fun news? Did you do anything? Did you buy anything?
Ooh, okay, fun.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me take you back a little bit.
Everyone shut
So
up and listen.
we went to see my parents
Uh,
for Mother's Day,
yeah,
or my family, I guess. So we went to Barrie, good old Barrie.
good old Barry.
We went for breakfast and then we went to go see my sister's like new place. And then we went to Winners. I was like, we need to obviously have to
We
pop
love
into
a winter
Winners.
story.
And you know what they had at Winners
Shut
that
up,
I
what?
bought because I just thought I should?
Yeah.
They had a Dyson hairdryer
Shut
at the
up.
front of the store, and I
How much was
saw
it?
it. It was $300.
Okay, it's like
Okay.
$100 less than.
Yeah. Well, I think they're like that specific one was like 550 or something.
Wow.
So I saw it. I was like, is that a Dyson? So they're like, yeah, we're starting to get like a couple here and there. I was like, can I just see it? She's like, yeah, they're selling like really fast. I was like, is this one on hold for someone? She's like, no. I was like, I think I just need to get it.
Dyson Supersonic,
It's the
regular price
purple and it's the
550.
purple rose gold one that I
Uh,
got.
I got one that's Prussian blue copper.
Oh, it's that one. It's
This
the
one
one
right
in the
here.
middle, I
This
think.
one. Okay. Yeah. Well, it looks like 550 is regular price.
Yeah.
439 on sale at Hudson Bay.
Yeah.
Hudson's
So
Bay. Sorry.
anyway, It was
Wow.
beautiful. And I was like, you know what?
Did you buy it?
I did.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Um,
You did that.
I
Does it
did
come with
it.
like the hair wand and everything with it too?
No, that's a whole separate
That's
thing.
ridiculous.
I don't know if I like the hair wands.
Okay.
I think it's nice for people with like straight, sleek hair.
Yeah. Maybe
But
like
when you
thinner
have
hair or
frizzy,
fine.
like curly hair,
Yeah.
I just find you need more heat to like actually form the curl,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're still working with it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I got the Dyson.
I saw
I don't know
somebody.
if I will keep it.
Side note, just on the
Anyway,
Dyson hairdryer.
yeah.
I saw somebody online that was using their Dyson hairdryer as like a heat thing to like get like wraps put onto like their objects. So you know how you can find like those wraps for like your
Yeah,
laptop or stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but you need to like put heat to it so that it'll like kind of
Yeah.
to it. Yeah, so like
Mm,
you can do multiple things.
yeah.
Anyways, I cut you off.
No, it's okay. I just kind of bought it because I was like, someone would want this.
Yes.
So I got it and I went for it. And it was like brand new in an unopened box.
I
So I
think
was
you should
like,
just keep
this is
it.
great. And it's beautiful. So
It's
honestly, I just kind of want it.
I think you should keep it. I think that's one of those things where it's like you would never buy it for yourself. It's meant to be a gift. Like I
Hmm.
think the Dyson product is something that's meant to be a gift because it's so outrageously expensive that if you bought it for yourself, it's just kind of like tacky. Like you have such an expensive item and but if you say it was a gift from somebody, it's like, "Oh my gosh, someone really loves you."
Yeah. Or like I found it at Winners. And
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Winners. Like,
Yeah,
what? So anyway, it's really beautiful. It's at work right now. So let's hope no one's stole it. I just don't have to carry the box. The box is massive, but
really?
I'll bring it home tonight. I can show you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And I just cut my hair.
That's okay. You can use the little diffuser. We can get a little bit of curl in there.
That's true. I could yeah, you know what? You're right.
Yeah. So anyway, that
Um
was my big purchase. So I will not be going out for the next 2 weeks.
That's fine. In that time, you can perfect your hair drying skills.
I can.
There you go.
I can.
And if anybody asks questions, just don't answer your phone.
Do you want to go out today? Just don't respond.
Sorry. That's super exciting, actually.
Yeah.
That tickles me in a way that only a winner's purchase could.
Right.
You
And it
know?
was just so good. So now they're starting to sell them. So
Mhm.
yeah, you just kind of there's just one of those finds. So now I just kind of look out for them. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's kind
love
of
that I
like
found that.
I had a friend in Saskatchewan, and they said that. So remember when PS5s were like always sold out.
Sold out.
Could
Yeah.
never find them anywhere. And so he knew a guy that this guy would go to um, Shoppers, and I think he learned when the restock was happening, and Shoppers got their stock at a different time than like the rest of the electronic stores.
Hmm.
And so he would go to Shoppers and he would find PS5s, right? And he would buy them with his Optimum credit card. So he would get like 3 times the
Smart.
points on this
Yeah.
$1,000 purchase. And then he would sell it for like $200 more than what he paid for it, right? And he would keep the points because it was like an astronomical amount of points that he would
Yeah.
get from it.
That's so smart.
And then he would sell it and make a profit off of it. And then he would go and buy another one and just do that over. It was like ever since they came out, that's what he was doing.
Wow.
Not saying you should do that with
No.
Dysons, but
But like honestly, if I'm like, you know what, I don't really want this, someone will buy it.
100%.
Like it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Which I will use it because
Hella heavy though, right?
no, it's actually not.
I don't believe you. You're lying to me.
The box is heavy. Like they give you like a very nice like that purple box that you see, that like circle thing. It's like a
Oh, it's like a
sturdy
carrying
box. It's yeah,
case.
it's nice.
Yeah.
But the thing itself, no, and it's very quiet.
Really? That's
Hmm.
exciting. That's nice, actually.
Hmm.
Um, on the topic of Dyson,
Hmm.
didn't really know we were going to be talking
Love
about
Dyson.
this
I should work
today.
for Dyson.
Um, so Dyson recently came out with headphones, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I sent that to you. Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
last week we were talking about you getting headphones. And we were talking about
Yeah.
Apple Pro and like that kind of stuff. And then I brought up Audio Technica.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, prior to that episode, I just didn't think about this when we were recording. So Dyson came out with headphones. They're massive.
Yeah.
And they're like 800 grams. So they're kind of heavy.
Yeah.
They're heavier than the AirPod Max, but they also have this visor that you put on the front of them that's like attached by magnets, and it's an air purifying thing. And the idea is like for people who live in cities where there's like a lot of like air pollution, like that kind of thing. So the headphones, when you attach the visor onto it, it automatically turns on this air filtration system, and it blows clean air towards your mouth. But the one thing I don't understand, and I saw a video on this by Marquez Brownlee from MKBHB on YouTube, that he paid his own money to buy this, and they were
Yeah.
like $900 for these headphones.
Mhm.
And he's like, there's no seal to it. Like, they're not, and also, like, it's not a HEPA filter on there, so they're not killing the bacteria. And so you're not really getting anything out of this $1,000 set of headphones.
Yeah.
The sound is subpar. He's like, are they better than Apple? No, not at all. But are they equal to like a pair of headphones that are like around the $400-$500 mark? Yes, American. Sorry, we'll say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, wow, it's really interesting. That Dyson is like really trying to branch out and do weird things. They're
Yeah.
absolutely obnoxious to look
I know.
at.
I understand the idea behind it.
Yeah.
But we just got out of COVID.
Mhm.
People don't want to have masks on or things on their
This was
face
announced during
during COVID.
COVID, but didn't have anything to do with COVID
Yeah.
because it's not meant to block
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I just can't imagine walking to work wearing a like helmet, basically.
Yeah.
I don't want to wear anything over my mouth.
Yeah. Well, and like, so Marquez was wearing it on, I understand. Marquez sounds like a weird name, but it's not Marcus, it's Marquez.
Okay.
um, but he said that when he was wearing it, he's like, this is very similar to wearing a football helmet. It's
Yeah.
heavy.
They're so strange.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I think the idea behind these headphones is that it's almost similar to the Apple thing. You know what I mean? Where Apple has created items that when you wear it, people know you're wearing Apple. People
Yeah.
know that you are on that like financial tier of being able to purchase Apple products,
Yeah.
right?
I do really like the Apple ones. They just look so sleek.
I know. Also,
Ugh.
like the like brushed metal,
Right.
like they're not shiny. They're not gonna get scuffed. Anyways.
I also like that they turn like this to like
Mhm.
put in a bag.
Yeah, I just wish they weren't so bulky like that, though. I wish they would
Yeah.
fold in one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anywho's
stay tuned because I'll probably buy them.
Yeah. Okay. So you got the Dyson.
Yeah.
I've been on like a spending spree.
Ooh, tell me what have you been buying?
I know. I need to stop.
Yeah.
So I tried buying a mesh netting for the balcony door.
Yeah.
I also cleaned the balcony. I don't know if you saw that.
I haven't. No, I
Like
forgot how
dumped water, scrubbed it, and then like squeegeed it off onto
Ooh.
our neighbors' balconies.
Yes.
But I did it during the rain.
Yeah.
Like I
that's fine.
tried. I
Okay,
really
like
tried.
when are you okay, here's the thing. This is what I propose for the building altogether. Okay. I think that there should be a week or a
Mhm.
day
I think a week.
when the season changes. Like, hey, everyone, May 21st to the 23rd, that's like you can clean your balconies.
Yeah.
Use water, use whatever you need.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a general rule because it does suck if you're sitting out there and someone's like throwing water on the balcony. I get it.
Yeah.
But when are you
I've had
supposed to
people
clean
dump
it?
bong water on me on our
Yeah.
balcony.
Ugh.
So like,
But that's from the condo people above us.
yeah, they're trash.
Because we have so much construction around us, like it's gonna get dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, and like for the cleaning, so what I did was I used some of your like your oil-based
Yeah.
cleaner so
good.
that it was kind of like a natural.
Yeah.
But I also used it because so we have a lot of issues with bugs, especially like with those gnats and like
Ugh,
the nasty bugs.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I thought like by using a natural scent that was like not meant for like that bugs won't like.
Yeah.
So that's what I did was I tried to use that type of cleaner to
Mm-hmm.
try and deter bugs from coming into our apartment because it gets so nasty and we don't have a screen. Um, so yeah, I use that. And then uh, the netting that I wanted to put up, that's what the purchasing thing that I've been doing. Um, so I ordered this mesh netting that has like the magnetic center so that it'll like snap shut.
Yeah.
And when it comes in, I put like all of the Velcro strips along the outside of it and I did it with the animals next to me. And I went to go hang it up, and it's like literally 3 inches too short across and about like a foot too short up and
Ah,
down. I was like, are you kidding me? But then also it has like this weird doily along the top that's like a valance for
weird.
your. I was like, I'm kind of happy this doesn't fit. It's kind of ugly. Gross.
I know. There's certain things about this apartment that I really wish they included, and that's like a screen
Why
door.
don't we have a screen door?
Why don't we have a bathtub faucet? Like,
Yeah.
you went custom with other things, like just weird doors and like weird sizes for things,
Mm-hmm.
but then you don't include things that people like would want,
Yeah.
like like an extra closet maybe
Yes.
instead of a long ass
Extra
door. You
clothes.
know?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I agree. And then, what else did I buy? I bought an extra battery pack for my headset,
Nice.
one of these things.
Yeah.
So just snap it on. Because my idea, and I'm kind of thinking forward on this, I just don't know how to figure it out. So if anybody has like tips, I want to start streaming.
Mm,
Um, because I play the game anyways,
mhm.
and I love playing for long periods of time. I think my longest I played was like 5 hours. Like, but that was like obnoxious. Like that was just me not knowing how to put it down. But usually I'll play for about 3 hours, and which in video game world is not long at all.
No, I was gonna say, like, there's people that all day. I'm like,
24
it
hours.
was dark when you started and now it's dark again.
Yeah, and it's summer.
Did you go
um,
outside? No, no, that's okay.
so yeah, so I need to start buying things so that I can start streaming, and I think that just like mainly being like a personality for stream, and I really want to angle it towards not so much an LGBTQ demographic, but I want it to be very much known that I am a gay person playing
Yeah.
this game, and it's like good vibes only.
Yeah, like
Um,
more of an inclusive
yeah,
space.
don't be shitty. That's all I'm
Yeah.
asking. And I want to have like fun redeems where it's uh, like maybe if I like wipe a squad and it does the chime, I want to put on like "You'll Never See Me Again," but it'll just be like the 3 seconds of the "You'll never see me again," like that kind of
Yeah.
thing. Um, so yeah, that's what I want to do. So I bought the battery pack. I need to buy a cable so that I can actually connect it to my laptop so that I
Mm-hmm.
can run the video through there.
Yeah.
I did that, and then I bought I bought a new tank top
Ooh,
because it's getting to be summer and I
it
don't have
is
any
getting
fun
to be
tank tops.
summer. Ugh, it's this time where you have to try summer clothes on,
I know.
and then you feel bad about yourself,
The
and then you have to buy more things.
Yo, if you are out there and you have not been preparing your quote unquote summer body,
Ugh, hate that. Stupid.
you're not alone, okay?
Yeah.
Like I am so much in the same mindset that I'm like, I wish I could cover up more. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I did that. And then, um, I don't know. I feel like I bought like fun things that I'm just like, I need to stop.
Yeah.
Uh,
It
but then
adds
on
up
another
fast.
note, Wiley,
Ooh, yeah. Tell me the story because I haven't.
life update with Wiley.
Yeah.
So Wiley is a small dog. He's kind of like Toto.
Yeah. He's a Toto.
He's like almost 15 years old, and he's been having eye problems for a very long time now. And we were taking him to a vet that was up in like North York area because that's where his original vet was. But it was just too far. It was like a 45-minute Uber drive. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
well, Fernando actually was like, we got to move him somewhere closer. And so we took him to this one place. And I'm not going to say names because we really didn't like them. Um, but they do have really good ratings. And this vet there was like, okay, so let's try this on the eye because he had a really bad eye infection and it was like not going away. And he has 10% vision in one eye and 0% vision in the other eye. So he's completely blind in this eye. So he had a herniated corneal kind of thing. So his eye
Mm,
was bulging. It
yeah,
was always red and gross. And um, so we were trying this ointment, and they said, like, just so you know, if this doesn't work, then we'll start talking about actually having the eye abstracted.
yeah.
Trying to find another nice way of saying
Removed.
removed. Uh, and so we took him back to his second appointment, and he started throwing like more treatments at us. Like, yeah, like we can take blood from him and then like centrifuge it into this ointment that will go on the eye that will help it heal, and then he won't have to lose the eye. And we're like, okay, but like we've been sitting on this information now for like about a month that he was going to lose the eye, and we've come to terms with it. We're kind of ready for like the responsibility of taking care of a dog that has just lost his eye.
Yeah.
We have come to terms and we're ready for that.
Especially if he doesn't have any sight in that eye. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If it was like he could regain sight
Hmm.
and he'll be good. Like, but if that, like, he doesn't have any eyes, like, he can't see out of that eye.
Yeah.
So,
It's useless.
versus trying all these treatments and then maybe more infections, like, it's probably just better
But
just to
it's the
remove it.
cost of all this stuff too,
Yeah.
because it's lab work. And
It's
so,
so expensive. It's cheaper to do surgery, which is sad.
yeah. So what I did was while Fernando was in the office with this guy, um, I was like, do you want me to go and call Jack's vet and see if like maybe we can get in with them? Because like I trust them. You know, all three of my cats have gone to the downtown animal hospital at 597 Church Street. I only say it because I highly recommend them. A little bit expensive, like they're not your low budget, but they're definitely not like out of this world cost. Like I would
Yeah.
put them like kind of right in the median
Hmm.
type of area. So, anyways, I call them and give them all the information, everything that's going down, and they're like, "Yeah, why don't you come in on Tuesday?" So I take Wiley in on Tuesday, and the vet was so nice. Like
Yeah.
she's just so freaking awesome. And she takes one look at Wiley's eye, like opens the lid and like moves him around, like actually took time to look at his eye, which the first vet didn't. No,
Yeah.
sorry, the second vet that we didn't like, didn't touch it. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, no, like if you would have come to me originally, we would have already had this taken out by now."
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so upsetting
It's
because
tough. Yeah.
like he's in pain too. Like he's on painkillers.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, now I have to collect Wiley's pee after like a long period of time because it needs to be concentrated. Like your first pee of the day. Like doctors want that.
How do you do that?
So he has to go pee on a puppy pad, but like on the
Oh,
plastic side of it, and then we have to like
pour
syringe
it
it
into.
into a thing, and then we have to get it to the vet clinic within 30 minutes of the pee,
Uh,
or 2 hours if it's kept on like ice, not frozen, but like ice, refrigerated,
this is kind of a weird question, but can't they just get a sample of that there?
with the like a catheter type of thing.
Yeah, or just like when we took Darwin in, they just put a syringe in his stomach and were able to pull out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, the vet technician did tell me that worst case scenario, if you and I have to tell Fernando this, so I have to like remember, put this in my notes, that if we can't get a urine sample in time, that they will be able to uh, put in a catheter and take a urine sample when time comes. So that's what we're dealing with. But
So they will be removing it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, so we need the urine sample because his blood test shows a high something. And the vet was like, it's probably diet. Like, what are you feeding him? And I was like, okay, well, Jack is diabetic and Wiley likes to get into, or no, Jack likes to get into Wiley's food. So I changed Wiley's diet to a high protein. And she goes, oh yeah, no, like senior dogs can't be on a high protein diet. You have to be very careful
Yeah,
with that
it's hard.
because it ultimately might turn into like kidney problems or like that kind of thing. So, she's like, it's probably that. So change his food. Um, and then, yeah, so I bought a can of wet food, which he is like all about. And I have to like take a pill and like break it apart. It's one of those capsule pills that has powder in it.
Yeah.
So now he's on painkillers through that. And yeah, like we're just going through the motions with one-eyed Wiley.
And that's hard too because all these vet switches you're paying for the like initial.
No, we had all of the paperwork
Oh,
like
okay,
transferred
good.
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like thank God Fernando got all of the paperwork and like the blood work and everything, all that paperwork sent to him. Because when it came time for me to take Wiley in, I just was forwarding emails to her left, right, and center in the room. And she's like, perfect, this is everything I need. Like, thank you. We don't have to run tests because like that would have been like a $400
Mm.
visit, right?
But you still have to pay for the like actual visit, right?
To have the eye
No,
removed
like
or like,
the
oh yeah, like it
yeah.
was still a $400 visit, but also we got like prescriptions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
We also paid for the lab time for the urine sample ahead of time.
Okay.
So like, so when we bring in the urine sample, it's just drop it off and go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. No, it's tough to find a vet that is going to be straight with you.
It is hard to find any industry professional that will be straight with you because at some point you honestly feel like you're being taken advantage of financially,
Mm-hmm.
right? Hairstylists, there's people in Toronto that are charging $500 for a cut and color, and then there's other people that are charging $130 for a cut and color.
Yeah.
Maybe not that much, but like, you know what I mean? Same thing with a vet. They're just going to continuously like drag, like pushing you along,
Yeah.
and just so that you have to pay X amount of dollars so
Yeah.
many times,
Yeah.
right? It's just insane to
Mm-hmm.
me.
We found a really good one. It's the Roncy Animal Hospital, I want to say,
Uh-huh.
Queen and Roncy, and she was great. Like she was very much like, I'll tell you when
Yeah.
it's his time.
And that's what we need,
Yeah.
right?
And she's like, honestly, you could do this. You could do this. It's totally up to you. I think you
Yeah.
should do this. And like, what? I don't know. Like, tell me what to do because I don't know.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that when you're taking an animal to the vet, you're so caught up in your feels and in the emotion of losing your animal that like you want to do everything in your power. You want to make sure that this animal has another 5, 10 years with you, like that kind of thing. But if if the vet sees that this is like a aggressive um illness
Yeah.
and they say like the chances of them making it through this illness are very, very slim. There is treatment. However, I would recommend, the thing we don't want to say
Yeah.
because it's like the chances of them making it through are so slim,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. And I think too, it's hard to find a vet who is looking out for like the animal's
mm-hmm.
interest. You know what I mean? Like he's in pain. Don't like no more treatments or like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you can continue as much as you
Quality of
want,
life over
but they can't
quantity.
speak. Yeah. They can't speak up, you
Yeah.
know? It's like
Yeah.
people going through cancer treatments. They're like, no, I like, can't do anymore. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there that, because I've read a few articles about um people's parents or like family members that have been going through cancer treatment or like um radiology and whatnot, and they're so sad. They're always depressed and like that kind of thing. But the moment they say like stop treatment, I'm done. I don't want any more treatment. Just let me go kind of
Yeah.
thing. Mood increases so much more. And I think it's because it gives them that ability to take control,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
because I think that's like one of the big things that a lot of people lack when it comes to illness is that they feel like they've lost control of their life.
Hmm. And it's that like fear of the unknown versus like,
Exactly.
being content with your choice. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard too because you have so many other people voicing their opinions too, right?
Yeah. And you
It's
have
like,
people that are like, I mean, you have people that don't want to lose you, right?
hmm.
Like you have, your family that's like, stay forever.
Hmm.
But, anywho, this got really sad. I'm really
Anyways.
sorry about that. Um, so yeah, that recap on the uh um anniversary,
Yeah.
right? Um, we went to The Cursed Child,
Yeah.
the Harry Potter um play, Cursed Child. I was so satisfied with everything in it. The special effects,
Yeah, they're cool.
the story, how they tied everything in. I was like, this is so good. Like, just, I had such a wonderful time being at a play. And it is a play,
Hmm.
not a musical for anyone who is like, uh, because like I'm not a big musical advocate.
Hmm.
I don't not like them, but like I would never be like, oh my God, Jersey Boys? Yes, let's go. I just can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, highly recommend. It's leaving Toronto July 2nd, I think it is.
Hmm.
Um, and there's like a ton of discount ticket places that you can find online. I
Yeah.
recommend. Go. It's such a good time. We
Could
bought
you
sweaters.
could you hear everything fine? Because when I went with my dad, we had a very hard time hearing it.
I found there were some times that I couldn't hear, but I felt like it wasn't so much that I couldn't hear something, but it was kind of like it was both hearing it and deciphering uh um accents,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
The person who plays um Scorpius,
Hmm.
right? Uh he had a character choice, I think, where he was a very nervous individual. I don't know which one you said, but he was like, Albus.
Yeah.
That guy? Did you see
Yeah.
that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all like that.
Do they all speak
Yeah.
with like the fluctuation in the
Yeah.
voice? Okay. I was like, this is a very strong character choice.
Yeah.
Um,
It's supposed to be kind of like nerdy and anxious. Yeah.
yeah. Um, and I was really surprised at the homosexual undertone of two characters in it. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to like give any too many tips. But the undertones and Fernando and I were talking about it during um the intermission, and we were saying like, I don't know if it's because we're gay and like we're looking for it or like we're like acknowledging something that's not there,
Yeah.
or if we're actually seeing it. You know what I mean?
So it was more gay in London.
Was it?
Yeah. He says something at the end, and I was like, he didn't say that in Toronto. I can't remember what it was.
Is it like he's the most important person in my life and he will be the most important person in my life in the future?
Yeah, but then there was something else too.
Butt
Because I
stuff? No,
remember
I'm just joking.
and butt stuff. No, and I remember being like, oh, this is super gay.
Oh,
And then it changed here.
oh,
And I was like, oh, that's a little weird. But they also cut like an hour out of the play here. So
mm. Oh, that's
yeah.
okay. Well, it looks like we're going back to London.
Yeah. You have to see two parts.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bianca.
We bought sweaters
Fun.
with the dark mark on it
Fun.
because they have a new and improved dark mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yeah, loved it. It was great. It was a
Nice.
wonderful anniversary uh activity.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, I had butterbeer for the first time. I didn't know it was butterscotch soda.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't connect that.
Yeah.
Um, I got a chocolate frog, but it wasn't like the same chocolate frog as at Warner Brothers Studios.
Yeah.
So I was a little bit let down by that.
You didn't have butterbeer when you went to the studio tour?
No, because the lineup was like 4 hours long. And
Oh.
we went like at the end of the night. So like when we were done, like when we made it through, I think we had like 15 minutes before like WB Studios was like closed.
Oh.
So yeah. Um Yeah, so we did that. We started playing the new Zelda game
I
for
was just thinking
Switch.
that. So I was at Walmart one
Yeah,
night. It's like I kind of want to get Zelda,
do it.
but it was sold out. So
Oh, order it on Amazon.
it just like felt like something I wanted to get at Walmart, you know? Like it just
Okay,
felt like the time to get it.
fair.
And then they didn't have it, so it's like fine, I guess.
Whatever.
Want it anyway. No, yeah, so I'll probably get it.
Yeah, highly recommend.
Yeah.
I think what they said, I heard, I could be wrong on this, but it's like a social media thing, that this Zelda game it's the largest game file that Nintendo has ever produced.
Oh wow.
Like it's massive, huge.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of like, so it's very much like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I like that.
If you played it and liked it, you will love this one. It's very intense. Very much the same, like your weapons break and yeah. Ugh.
I like that it's more like an open world kind of
Yeah.
vibe.
Open world is such a good, is the way for
Mhm.
me anyways.
And then eventually I'll be playing Harry Potter. I'm a few months behind everyone.
I don't know,
I'll
you're
get
fine.
there.
You're
You played it like
fine.
6 times.
We played every house
Yeah.
because every house has a different like narrative almost.
Mm.
Like there's special things that every house offers.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, and Fernando got really good at like doing the side quests and like the extracurriculars to like make the game like to be stronger when you're fighting
Yeah.
kind of thing. So, um, yeah, it's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Probably will return to it just for the magic fighting.
Yeah.
It's very good for like fighting.
Yeah. I hope it's good for Switch. I'm a little worried that it's like not going to be as good, but
I haven't heard any issues from like the PS4 and PlayStation or and Xbox 360, I think it is. I haven't heard any complaints. Actually, more of like congratulatory to um I don't remember who made it. Warner Brothers, but
Mm.
someone else. Um but people are like really impressed with the way that they were able to like downsize the file because they had to lose a little bit of graphics, right?
Yeah.
PlayStation 5
Yeah.
is
That's like
built for the graphics, so they just
yeah.
kind of like brought it down a little bit, but I think it'll still be really good.
Yeah. I'm assuming if it wasn't going to be near what the game is supposed to be, they wouldn't even release it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you in July 2023.
Right? So bad that it's like there's so much time in between.
I know.
Like we've been playing since February.
I know. And I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to order my game. And they're like, July. I'm like,
You're like, really? Damn it. This is stupid. And yeah. Last topic that I want to bring up. I know last week we said we weren't going to talk about De Niro's balls anymore. I know. But I do want to talk about Martha Stewart.
yeah, she's hot.
She's on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. And she
Fab.
is like, oh gosh, I had it. It was right in front of me. Martha. It says her age and everything too. I lost it because I was also reading about the forest fires. Here it is. I found it. Martha Stewart. I think she, at 81, the domestic goddess fronts the magazine in glamorous swimwear that leaves little to the imagination. Her motivation, showing people that a woman my age can still look good and feel good. And, you know, last week, kind of shamed De Niro for the baby at 79 or whatever it was. But honestly, congratulating Martha Stewart for doing this. Like the beach wavy curls in her hair.
Yeah.
It's a very age appropriate swimsuit. Like
Yeah.
there's
She looks
nothing
good. She looks
obnoxious.
nice and classy.
Yeah.
And okay, we're not shaming Robert De Niro. We're just
No.
concerned about where this child will go when he dies.
I mean, he's the
hoping
child's
he
not going to
lives
go anywhere.
hoping he lives to 100
You know that it's a nanny
to
raising this
see this
child.
child go
Like,
through high school.
yeah. Um, but yeah, just but I didn't know that Martha Stewart was 81 years old.
Yeah.
Again, if you ever feel like you are not able to accomplish something,
Look at Martha.
look at the seniors of
Look at
today.
Robert.
Okay?
Yeah.
Not so much for what they have or what they were able to accomplish, but what they're actually doing.
Yeah.
Having babies, getting on the cover of a swimsuit magazine. Poof. You know what? Maybe I will start streaming. Thank you.
Right?
Thanks, Martha. You did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never too late, you know?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I feel like everyone has like dreams and goals until they're like 30, and then it's just kind of like, this is it.
Oh, mundane. Get through
You
it.
know? Like, no, you can still like do things.
Hmm. That was very positive, but also kind of sad at the same time that you just said that. And then also, so I wanted to bring up because during the pandemic, when we were on our um, staying at home, eating delicious salads, me going for a run, and
Yep.
then we would kind of do the Animal Crossing and YouTube lifestyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watched a lot of YouTube,
Yeah.
but we watched a lot of Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah.
And then something happened with Emma Chamberlain that I was just like, not my vibe anymore, not interested.
I think she just got very
Popular.
relevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was always just kind of this like silly YouTuber, but now she's like in the spotlight.
Yeah. And Fernando was saying the same thing. He's like, I don't know why she's famous. I don't really care for her. Like, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the time she would end up like on YouTube feeds in like Open Door or like news about her, like that kind of thing. And he would say like, why is she famous? I don't get it. And I was like, yeah, true, because I don't read anything about her either. But this girl just ended up on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. And it's Emma Chamberlain doesn't have it all figured out. And I think if like referring back to like her YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
100%, she is definitely somebody who has never been someone who like claims to have it figured out.
Yeah.
But I didn't know this. So like she does like red carpets for the Oscars and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But did you know that she refuses to accept scripts when it comes to those types of things? Because she says that whenever people read off script or memorize scripts or like that kind of thing, she's like it's cringy and I feel like it's too forced. It's inauthentic.
Like red carpet interviews kind of thing? That's what you're talking about?
Or just being a personality in front of a camera.
Yeah. But that's kind of that's her persona.
Yeah.
You know, she's just kind of that messy, unfiltered, doesn't know what's going on person. Yeah. Like she's,
Yeah.
She would be too
rigid if she had a script, I feel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just lose the personality there.
Also, you can definitely see that when she is like struggling to find words, it plays off as like, oh, I'm a little bit flustered right now. I can't really do this, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely something that we would all do.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're talking to celebrities. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that. I read the article. It's in Rolling Stone magazine. When was it published?
It was even though I remember when we were watching, I guess, her channel, and Louis Vuitton had like picked up her and the twins. Who
The
were
Dolan
the twins?
twins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was so weird that they were going for that.
I think the reason for that was because everybody back in the, I would say between 2017 and 2022, influencers were all the rage,
Mm.
right? Because they had social media wrapped around their finger. Um, Dolce & Gabbana didn't necessarily need to have influencers because everybody, sorry, not Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci,
Mm.
because everybody had the Gucci belt, right?
Yeah.
It was like they had those little pinnacles that everybody felt the need that they had to have. Louis Vuitton and like even like Versace and like those types of names, they're really high branded names, like high value, but they also have such an unattainable uh essence to them,
Yeah.
right? Like for me, I will never like in my brain, I'll never be able to afford Louis Vuitton because it's just that.
Excuse me, set your sights higher. Yes, you can.
But with my new De Niro
Yes, you
Stewart
will.
mindset, yeah, I can do
I'm
it.
only asking for Louis Vuitton for my birthday this year.
That's
So start saving.
okay. Okay.
I
Sounds good.
want the Apple Louis Vuitton headphone.
Oh,
That's not a thing, but they're gonna come out with it.
wait, Louis Vuitton came out with headphones. I have to sneeze. I'm sorry, 1 second. Don't go away. Uh, Fudge.
I like how I'm gonna get it on my mic.
Never mind. It's gone. It went away. I'm just gonna like fire a sneeze right into the microphone here. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Um, I've kind of warmed back up to Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah, I've always liked her. She's just she's not really famous for anything, and you just kind of have to accept that. She's just a personality, you know?
Yeah, she's just
Just
famous
coffee.
for.
And apparently it's not very good.
I've heard people say it's not very good,
Yeah.
but then again,
What is good?
yeah, do
What
people
is
even
good?
really like coffee? Because I feel like coffee just became like an influential drink, right?
It's just yeah, I think people just like fancy coffees
Yeah, I agree.
that aren't coffee. It's more milk, you know?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
You're not drinking it to taste the bean. Ooh, taste the bean.
Taste the bean juice.
Bean juice. Yeah. I mean, I water down my coffee so much nowadays that like it literally just becomes dirty bean water. That's what I call it.
Yeah, because you don't refill your coffee, you just add more water.
I allow myself 2 coffees a day and I refill it with hot water. Like each pod from the Nespresso, oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Um, I'll refill that coffee probably twice. So I'll
Mm.
get like 3 cups of coffee out of one pod.
Yeah.
Not because I'm cheap, but because I have to be very careful with my caffeine intake and I still just love coffee.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the morning kickstarter.
I don't really drink a lot of coffee, to be honest.
Hmm.
Like, I like the taste of it, but it gets me too anxious. Like, right now, I'm like,
Oh, you should drink
nervous sweats.
dark roast because dark
Yeah.
roast has less caffeine. Don't drink decaffeinated though because that one has a lot more acid in it. Because they use acid to remove the caffeine in it, I believe.
I would never get decaf coffee. I don't see the point.
No, it's excuse you. Um,
Just go drink tea, you know?
yeah, true. Mind you, coffee just has like a signature taste that like I think maybe people are going for.
I guess.
But yeah, the acidity in decaf is definitely harsh on the stomach, I find.
The acidity just in coffee in general.
True.
I just can't.
Just can't. I don't know why
Just
we did that.
can't.
Yeah. Final remarks, Michala
Anyways.
Todd. What do you got? What do you got? What's going on? What's going on in your life here for the next little bit?
Honestly, not that much. It's a long weekend this weekend. Doing anything fun?
No, but I have an extra long weekend because I'm working the following Saturday.
Ooh, so what's your extra long weekend? You're off tomorrow or Friday?
No, I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off.
Oh, nice.
And then I work Wednesday to Sunday.
Ew.
Sorry, Wednesday to Saturday, and then I have
That's
Sunday off, and then
gross.
I'm back on Monday. I think.
Hmm.
I think that's the joint.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Cool.
I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's something that's really big that's going on, and then I just haven't touched on.
Hmm.
But maybe we'll just talk about it
Well,
next
you
time.
may or may not be going to a wedding.
Oh yeah, we're still kind of waiting on
Mhm.
the Canadian government to sort through some paperworks and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
And
so
they are not
frustrating.
in any rush.
No.
They're like, you'll get it.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm tired.
It's like OSAP. They're like, you're fine. I'm like, no, I like actually can't pay for school. No, don't worry about it. No, but like I need to. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good. You're good, babe. I'm
But
like,
I just
but
okay.
I'm not
I'm
though.
gonna hang
So
up now. I'm gonna hang up. I'm really
okay,
tired.
you have a good day. Bye, baby. Bye. I'm like, no.
Kiss, kiss.
So am I getting money or what?
Kiss, kiss. Goodbye. Okay. With that being said, Michala Todd, if people are going to find you on socials, also for the roomies out there, if you like the socials, like let me know.
Yeah.
Putting in a lot of work on that.
Yeah,
Trying to
you're
get the
killing
stuff
it.
out there. But if people are going to find you on the socials, where are they going to find you?
You can find me at Michala Todd, and that's MICHALATODD. And Mike, where are they going to find you if they would like to follow you?
If you would like to find me on socials, I'm at M1C1515. That's Mike with a 1 as the I, because I'm just so creative. Kiss, kiss. And if you would like to find Michala Todd and Michael Jenkins on the exact same channel at the exact same time, you can find us at OK Hear Me Out. That's OKAY. Hear Me Out. This episode is, what's the date?
Brought to you by
This episode is brought to you by
no one other than
Robert
us.
De Niro. And,
Robert De Niro.
His new child. So this episode comes out on the 22nd. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the long weekend.
That's right. And then the following episode will be the 29th. So you still have time to pay your rent, everybody. Just letting you know.
Gross.
Get your life in order. Figure it out. And just know. If Martha Stewart can do it, so can you, baby.
So can you. The government cannot help you.
That's right. Bye, government. Moving to Martha. Okay. Well, we'll see you next week.